In the top lane, Hotzer. In the jungle, Greg. Mid lane, Bjergsen. Bot and support going to be Sven and Mithy with Coach Lustboy.
And in the top lane, Solo. In the jungle, Lyra. Mid for Viven. Bot Apollo. Support Hakuo. And Coach D-Lim.
Challenges for trading in lane, so that is going to help you out quite a bit in that 1v1. But you can still look for kind of some aggressive picks into that. Something like a Darius can be a very strong answer. Rumble, actually the very quick lock-in here for Solo into that Gragas. Pretty interesting. I actually don't think it's that strong of a matchup into Gragas, because Gragas actually can do things like going Comet and just using Q-Poke with the barrels to actually trade fairly effectively. You will get pushed in, but Gragas builds very happily into MR early as well. Things like the Adaptive and Spirit Visage can be very powerful in those sorts of matchups, and you can actually look for all-in plays when the jungler comes. It is going to be Talon mid, so it's going to be Swain bot, Talon mid for Bjergsen. Could be Smite for him. We'll see if it's going to be a funnel or just a standard kind of Smite mid and also have a jungler. That's more what I'm expecting. And this is a very interesting squad here for TSM. They have the ability to be extremely proactive, to move around the map. The Gragas answers the Kindred ultimate fairly well and is going to be pretty powerful playmaking on the Jhin, on the Rumble, and if Hakuo actually eats someone up to save them from binding, well, Gragas can ult you both back in. So there is a lot of playmaking potential, a lot of ability for TSM to make early moves across the map. That being said, there's powerful team fight here as well on the side of Clutch with the Jhin, the Orianna, as well as that Rumble. There is a lot of team fight damage and a lot of kind of AoE there. Plus they have some of the safety against these assassins and kind of burst mages with the Kindred ultimate. So going to be an exciting one.
I think Clutch, we'll see how they look, but the team that's taken things slow as well in a lot of their games and kind of won as a team mid to late. This kind of comp does suit them, kind of giving everyone a bit of power. I think a bit more focused on the TSM side. Sven and especially Bjergsen have a lot of agency in this game.
They really do, but honestly, even when you're playing against a composition like this, where someone like Rumble and Kindred and all these guys are fairly squishy, even more of a tank top like Gragas still can get enough damage that you really can be very impactful in bursting these guys down. And I think so much of the TSM game is going to be about playmaking. It's going to be about how good can you be with these. They try to jump onto him.
When they try and jump at this point, Honthor with the big flank. Lyra burns the ulti already. Here comes Solo. He puts down the equalizer. Lyra still trying to dash out. He wants to get a kill on the Bjergsen, but it's first blood instead. Over to Honthor, still to trade onto Mithius for Viven. We'll get that kill. Now here comes Apollo looking for Bjergsen. Just misses the snipe, but now Sven actually going to be forced to flash away. Out of the shockwave he goes, but Clutch kind of head on that trade.
Yeah, Clutch get out on the trade. TSM come away with the first blood. Actually, the slowest first blood of the season so far, but Clutch will get turret. They do get a kill of their own, so they're going to be the ones, coming out smiling from this one. And Lyra maybe could have even gotten away. He actually tried to play that pretty aggressively, jumping forward to try to finish off a kill. Still had his flash, could have maybe retreated out. Here it is one more time. Lyra is in the back, waiting for support, but Hotzer is coming in, 4-man from TSM. Looks like a good initial play. Very early ult actually buys so much time, and then, Bevivin, Apollo, Solo all coming in. Hakuo, we're going to watch him die.
Yep, no flash this time. Pigskin just to watch the world for a little bit longer. In cool color, Bjergsen, though, able to get the kill. Finally getting some progress on the Talon.
Yeah, nicely done. And you can see TSM trying to donate that for themselves. That ult from Hotzer kind of looked like he was actually trying to predict a flash or a juke from Fevin, but Fevin just straight up uses the stopwatch, gets away. Bjergsen now on the roam again here. They would love to finally make a play work.
That was a juicy W from Sven. He actually got the double slow. Hakuo forced to flash out, but Bjergsen going to go all the way under the turret. Gets one. Now Hakuo going to go down as well.
Ooh, the Clutch bot lane did not handle that dive well at all. The previous one was so calmly handled. This time, you want to have Hakuo again. Eat up Jhin, flash, then use a bruiser-style champions who are up in your face, running you down. You really do need that additional 75 range, and Lyra, whether you could want to say he hasn't prioritized the marks, has got unlucky, whatever it is, he is not there and is going to be much weaker in the team fights because of it.
You can see a lot of vision being cleared out here, though, by Clutch. 2 pink quads in the area, although nice ward from TSM in the brush. Never mind, turned off by a control ward. Clutch making sure they get full vision.
Yeah, so it is the Black Cleaver as that second item for Lyra. Going to be able to be putting out quite a bit of damage here on 2 items, and they can burn down this Baron very, very quickly. There's no wards. TSM doesn't know.
They do now.
Now they're pinging over there. I don't think Clutch. Clutch could try to finish.
This is going to be tight. Nice equalizer though.
Oh, Greg in there
to try and steal it. He does get it. Greg able to take down the Baron, and now CG are trapped in the Baron. Shockwave is nice. Oh, there, popped there by Lyra, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Gregasol pops them out. It's an absolute disaster for Clutch Gaming.
That bear went down to 40 or 50 health, and Greg gets it. The Clutch actually tries to rush it down. They decide to commit to it. It's a nice equalizer, but Greg flashes over. And look at the Baron health. Smite comes out. It was smited by Lyra to 40 or 50 HP. And Lyra, the poor guy this whole split long, has lost 50-50 after 50-50 after 50-50. Here is another one. He just can't seem to hit a smite to save his life.
Barrel slow him down, still running away. Keep running. Oh, flash, Devour. Gonna try and at least get one kill here. Haunter though, gonna buy a lot of time for his team. Oh no! Straight into the trees, and the shutdown goes over to Lyra.
Yeah, had he actually expended his flash on the initial play, could have gotten
goodbye. Bjergsen dominating, just towered as Forbidden with impunity. TSM still shoving down with the Baron. Remember, Clutch committed almost everyone to get one kill onto Haunter.
Yep, no stopwatch, no Zoni is available for Forbidden there. And Bjergsen knows he doesn't have summoners because of the previous fight, so it's an easy all-in there for Bjergsen. Quick kill, and his ultimate's such a low cooldown at this point in the game because he has 40% CDR. They're pushing in on all sides, despite the fact that Haunter kind of misplayed there in the side lane to get killed. TSM still coming on top because they're pushing elsewhere with the Baron. They're going to knock down an inhibitor. They're pressuring mid as well, and really they have full control. Yeah, 15 seconds on Forbidden. They're actually going to try and defend now. Lyra charging back in. Ult expended. Need to snipe Ben. It's close. He pops a stopwatch, but I think he's going to live. No, actually gets shut down. Lyra had enough on the back end to get him down and up. Bjergsen dove in. Shadow Assault's out for a bit of invis. Lyra trades his ult there to try and protect from the assassination attempt, and TSM will not get that in here. I'm not sure if that was actually Wolf that killed him off. I mean, Apollo needs 300 gold for IE, so he's just about there. You can see that Featherman is actually going to go for a death cap, very likely here, as his next item, and they're looking to fight. He actually, maybe onto Sven, does have his zombies, but Lyra already took so much damage, still holding onto his ult, though. Apollo channeling the Bjergsen, looking for the flank. Lyra could be next! That's Haunter with a shutdown, flash slam after the ult is going to grab it. Hakuo is actually fighting Bjergsen, but he can't do anything, despite the thick skin pop. He flashes out of the way, he may be safe, but Forbidden being chased down there by Haunter. Clutch just can't do anything. Bjergsen, legendary, takes down Forbidden. Mythy takes down Solo, and TSM TP into the base to celebrate as Hakuo dies with his ult being channeled. And that is the way you want to see TSM close out this game. Haunter pulls the trigger, drops the ult, the body slam flash, kills Lyra off before he can react, before he can get that ultimate down, and that is the end of the fight. Clutch, try to go proactive, try to look for a play there, and it all backfires. TSM will take down Clutch and stop their free fall. Tough to sit 5-5 after week 5, but TSM, if there ever is a time to rally, this is the game that starts it. It really is, but again, on Clutch's side, you have to question, why are you even going for that engage? I mean, their engage is Lyra queuing forward on a Kindred onto a 100% HP Swain with his ultimate available, with his Zonias available, without vision of the rest of the team. Like, in what world do you get that pick? And the saddest part about it is we talked about IE gold. There's 200 gold away for Apollo on his IE before they start that fight. You know, major item completions had yet to come through for their team, and they picked a very bad spot to fight for the kind of game right there, and Haunter's able to pull the trigger on a really nice engage, kill off Lyra, and that was that. I mean, I have to agree. I think scared of Baron seems like the obvious point, but I mean, you already defended when TSM had the Baron. Like, what are the chances you win that fight versus a fight you can organize after Baron has been taken, or even win the Baron fight? Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. So you can be scared of Baron, but they have the Scuttle actually.